Okay, this video might be short. I just want to talk about something that's very important. And I know I'm gonna get flack for this video because every time global messes up, and every time I talk about when global messes up, people get angry at me for some reason. I just can't let it slide because they do it so often. So they did some stuff with Valenti's banner. Valenti's banner is a mess. So um they, first of all, this was a text in the game. There was in the game that said that summoning with one diamond in step 10. But this is already incorrect. This was in the game already incorrect. They fixed it with no compensation, which is interesting. But I didn't think much of it until people told me about Sagapoku's clip. Now, Sagapoku's not a very big creator. He's probably the biggest Twitch streamer. He's live right now. He's the biggest Twitch streamer probably for 7 daily cents. And he literally got scammed live. This is not right. So this was step 10. If you don't know how step ups work, if you never summoned, once you do step 10, the guaranteed unit is not in the multi. It's after. As soon as you're done with the multi, it's after the multi. So this is what happened. So he did the step 10, got shafted, but I'm gonna let it play. And
oh my god, dude,
he just didn't get her.
rough.
He just didn't get her.
Yo, where's my Valenti?
Yo, where's my Valenti? He just didn't get her. Look at his. He just didn't get her.
Motherfucker!
He literally just didn't get her.
Wait, do you see this?
Yeah, this is chat's going crazy because it's funny, but it's not. It's not actually funny. It's just messed up. This is really messed up. Now I saw that the time of his stream right here is Valenti compensation better happen. So he probably didn't get it yet, and it's funny because like it says that he's on step 2 right here, while he just ended step 10. It's so weird. How did this happen? Like this, like, literally. Okay, yeah. You can see right here, step 10 result, right, and then step 3. What happened? He was on step 10. What? Then the next step is step 3, and this is like right after he just didn't get Valenti. I don't even know what to say. Is this so? How? I mean, yeah. So that's messed up. 100% should refund all the gems for every single portion that's summoned this banner. And the reason why I say this is because, let me actually pause this because I didn't bring it up. JP messed up, or it wasn't even messed up. They typoed the original character's skill in the game. They had a typo in his skill. And because of that typo, everyone that summoned while the unit still had a typo got all their gems back. Legitimately, if you used 1,200 gems in that banner, you would have got all your gems back just because there was a typo in his skill. This is much worse than a typo in the unit's skill. Now, let me show you their official response to this. Their official response, I'm assuming they fixed this, right? A minor server patch was released, blah, blah, blah. The issue blocking progression, some incorrect, blah, blah, blah. Incorrect in-game text, which is what I talked about. Temporary server instabilization was detected. No mention about this just being a complete shaft. And it's just, I don't know. How does this keep happening? It's Bond's banner, first of all. I'm still on Bond's banner. If you don't know what happened, they had a text on. I'm gonna bring this up. This was a video from March 28th that I had to make private because I was still getting hate for calling them out. Can you believe that? But yeah, they put in the banner for a week that new heroes are added to the hero draw after pickup, which implied that Bond was going to be in the regular pool, which he wasn't. never compensated, never nothing. Which I guess I was like, giving them a pass because they're I don't know new game. They're probably having issues managing, but they haven't like addressed like okay Korea/GP Grand Cross addressed this little thing about Shin's skill instantaneously. They addressed it and told about compensation. It's crazy. It's crazy. They need to compensate. They need to compensate this. There's no way. There's no way, dude. I'm just disappointed. I'm actually just disappointed, man. And not only that, I saw that I was watching spam and Dry's stream, and there was a server thing where the game just went like just dropped, and apparently if you summoned when the game dropped, you just lost your gems. That's what I heard. I can't confirm that. I don't have any clip of that, but I heard that from a few people actually. So it's like they're not gonna address that. It's been a few hours. It's been a few hours and nothing. But I'm just gonna wait. If they address it, they address it. If they don't, I'm gonna have a download link for the Japanese version of the game. We're having the anniversary in 2 days. Anniversary is starting. We already have pre-anniversary, which is a banner with Lost Family as the best unit in the game, and Elizabeth, top 3 best unit in the game. Really fun units, really good. If you want to download the JP, it's going to be linked in the description. I support JP much more than support Global, even though, I know 95 to 98% of you play Global. I'm sorry, I can't play Global anymore. I just can't.